It's Dr. Cleopatra. There's a woman you need to know about. She had 19 million followers. She had a brand and business worth millions of dollars. And she had incredible notoriety from her TED Talk and influence from her coaching and other work that she was doing in the world. And she achieved all of this after hitting rock bottom not that long ago when she became a single mother of a beautiful boy. And she then was thrown into a very severe thyroid disorder, hyperthyroidism, couldn't function like normal, and really lost everything and had to start over from scratch. So, fast forward to overcoming those really difficult circumstances. And this woman has everything from the outside. From what you can see, she has everything except this one thing. She doesn't have her baby, and she's longing for a baby. After having her son in her 20s, she went on to have repeated miscarriages and was told by multiple doctors that she would not get pregnant, and that even if she got pregnant, she wouldn't be able to hold the pregnancy or carry a baby to term. She had very severe PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and the symptoms associated with it. And she deeply, deeply wanted a child. And she one day made a decision that she was going to fix her fertility, overcome the PCOS and everything else standing in her way of getting pregnant and having a child again, and that she was going to be pregnant within 3 months. That was September. By the way, she didn't even have a partner. And she still made up her mind that she was going to overcome what she was told were impossible odds to get pregnant within 3 months, and also in the process find the love of her life with whom she wanted to be pregnant. And she set about on those 3 months taking 3 specific steps, and she got pregnant. She's now today 7 months pregnant. And her name is Natasha Graziano. Some of you will know who she is. And she is sharing her story on the Super Fertility Summit happening next week. And she's taking you through those exact 3 steps that she used when she made up her mind that she was going to overcome PCOS and everything else standing in her way to get pregnant within 3 months after she had been struggling with fertility and miscarriage for 7 years after having her son. She tells you the exact 3 steps, and she takes you right there on the spot through one of them. You're not going to want to miss this session. Make sure that you join Natasha Graziano and me in the Super Fertility Summit next week. I really cannot wait for you to hear this session. So if you want to join us, just comment me, put it in the comments, send it to us via DM if you want to send it in a more private way. or go straight to the link in my bio on Instagram if you want to do it instantaneously for yourself. Otherwise, just put me in the comments or DM me the word me on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever you're watching, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and we will send you a link to RSVP for free, to reserve a free seat to the Super Fertility Summit, where you can hear these 3 steps and go through this exact process that Natasha Graziano used, Mama Natasha used, and learn from 42 other of the world's most incredible experts and me. I'm the 43rd one, and it's just an incredible resource. It's the fertility, pregnancy, and healthy children event of the year. It's free for a limited time. You don't want to miss it. So make sure that you reserve your free seat today. And here's what I want you to do. So you either comment me or you go straight to the link in my Instagram bio where you reserve your free seat by yourself. If you put me, we'll send you the information to reserve your free seat. That's the first step. Second step is, as soon as you reserve your free seat, which by the way only takes 30 seconds, literally. There's, I think, 2 or 3 fields, two, 3 required fields and 1 optional field, 30 seconds. And I recommend filling out the optional field, which is your phone number, because you do not want to miss anything. So you want to get the reminders and alerts when the sessions are happening. So I highly recommend adding your phone number in the optional field. So first step, comment me or go straight to the link in my Instagram bio so that you grab your free seat while it's still free. Second, when you go to RSVP, you complete the required fields, and I recommend that you complete the optional fields so that you don't miss anything. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second. Third step, as soon as you RSVP, you fill out those required and that optional field if you choose to. There are 15 amazing resources waiting right there for you. That alone is worth thousands of dollars, and you can start diving into those and working those, using those immediately. You have the top 11 supplement secrets for reducing miscarriage risk. And by the way, miscarriage risk in North America is at its highest right now in the summer and will continue to rise until late summer, where risk climbs by 44%. So this is a really important resource to have available right now. But miscarriage risk is high at all times of year, by the way. Okay. We think today that as many miscarriages, or maybe slightly more miscarriages, happen as babies born each year. If that's true, that's 140 million miscarriages every single year, which I believe amounts to 266 miscarriages per second. About half of those are missed because the person doesn't know that they're even pregnant in the first place, because it's happening so early. So it looks like just a menstrual cycle, the period starting again. Okay, so that's a resource you can get access to immediately. There's an egg quality and sperm quality resource. There's a whole body detox for fertility and other health conditions resource. There's an immunization resource for when you have your super babies. Just tons and tons of resources from incredible experts. So dive into those immediately. You have immediate access to them. So the first step was me, or go to the link. Second step is to reserve your seat. Third step is to start accessing your free resources immediately. Fourth step is to make sure that you have time set aside every day next week to dive into the sessions, because you will not want to miss these. And here's the important thing, which is what I was referencing earlier when I said get in there now while the access is free. So once the summit begins on Tuesday, July 23rd, and it goes until July 29th, the sessions for the day remain free for that day. Then when it's day 2, day 1 sessions are no longer free. When it's day 3, day 2 sessions are no longer free, and so on. So try to reserve time, whether you have to cut out your Netflix, cut out your scrolling, eat at home instead of going out to dinner, um, taking the sessions with you on your walk to the gym in your headphones, whatever it may be. Set aside time so you don't miss a thing, because I promise you're not going to want to miss these sessions. They are incredible and truly, objectively incredible, disruptive in the best way possible, raw, real, honest, positive, full of hope in a way that is grounded in evidence and data, just absolutely beautiful. Really specific strategies, tips, tools that you can start implementing right away. Okay, so you want to make sure you have time set aside so that you can dive into the sessions while they continue to be free during that day. Now, if you want to, you will be able to have lifetime access to the sessions by purchasing the summit, and it's a nominal fee. I don't even know what it is, because I really don't even care if you buy the summit. Have no desire to for you to buy it. I just want you to have access to all the information. It's a nominal fee if you decide to do it. I don't know if it's 50, 60, $70, but for what you're getting in there, it's tens of thousands of dollars of value to have access to each one of these experts you're going to be accessing there. So if you end up deciding you want to buy it, fine. But if you don't want to, just make sure you have the time set aside to be able to engage with the sessions each day. You won't want to miss it. I'm so excited for you to hear Natasha's story in more detail, to experience her passion and the miracles that it created in her life, both in terms of finding the love of her life and getting pregnant on the first try when she was told that wasn't going to be possible for her. And that had been her experience for the 7 years since having her child. And to go with her, walk with her, and I do it too with you on the session, one of the specific steps that she took. So join us in the Super Fertility Summit next week. Make sure you don't delay reserving your free seat, because it won't be free for long. So get in there and get started diving into the resources. I am so excited for you to have access to this. And please, please, please forward this to all the women you know, women who want to have children now, women who want to have children in the future, women who have been struggling, women who have no reason to expect that they're going to struggle, women who are worried about their age, they're worried about their eggs, they're worried about their biological clock, they're going through IVF, they're doing IUI, they want to conceive naturally. Even women who, and by the way, this isn't just for women, but let me say this, even for women who have completed their families and they may be in perimenopause or menopause, this is going to be really important and helpful for them. And those of you who follow my work closely, you already know that everything that we teach you in order to preserve and extend fertility also preserves and extends lifespan, because the same underlying mechanism that does it for fertility does it for longevity, which is the slowing and reducing of biological age, how old you are on the inside at a cellular level, mitochondrial level, your systems, your organs, your tissues, your brain, especially, etc., your glands. So your eggs, your sperm, all of that. Okay. So forward this to the people you know, especially those who've been struggling or are worried that they will struggle because of their age, but forward to everyone, because share broadly, share in your stories, share in your feed, repost, remix this, because you never know who's struggling. Most people struggle in silence, and there are so many people struggling in the world today. 186 million people worldwide have a diagnosis of infertile. And those are just the people who have been diagnosed. Many, 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 many millions more are not diagnosed, but they're struggling to get pregnant. They're struggling to stay pregnant. They're struggling to carry a baby to term. They're struggling to have healthy children. They have an autistic child. Their child has ADHD. Their child has a chronic physical health condition, mental health condition, other neurocognitive condition. And then there's the whole group of people who haven't even started trying to have a baby or thinking about having a baby, but they're suffering from PMS, from painful menstrual cycles, from short cycles or long cycles or irregular cycles, or they have PCOS, or they have endometriosis, or they have fibroids, they have adhesions, they have scar tissue, they have pelvic inflammatory disease, they experience pain when they have intercourse, they have a history of sexual trauma, of abuse and neglect in childhood, which increases risk for fertility challenges in later on in life, and they don't even know that this may carry with them. All of these people need this resource. And I just turned 46 2 days ago. And my big dream for my 46th birthday is that this Super Fertility Summit, with its impeccable, incredible resources and gifts and blessings, will help 46,000 women and families. So please help me achieve that mission. It's free. Share it and just say, I don't know who needs this, but I'm sharing it because my guess is there are a lot of you out here who do need this. And you may never even know how you've blessed someone because they're suffering in silence, but do bless them. So let's pay it forward. All right. I'll be back here to see you tomorrow. We'll keep previewing. I'm so excited. I'm counting down the days. We're almost there. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days until we begin the Super Fertility Summit. We have been working on this for you for 9 months. So you can just imagine how giddy we are to finally be bringing this to you. So get to the link in my bio on Instagram or comment me, and let's get you in there. Start diving into the resources right away. And I'll see you for the sessions on Tuesday. Sending you off with the warmest wishes and sprinkling super baby dust in your direction, and wishing you peace and ease and joy on your conception journey and your path to your baby.